Well, g'day guys, it's the Outback Legend here, and today what I have for you all is Rainbow Six Siege, the beta. Now, this is something that a lot of us have been waiting for, and I've been waiting for it for a while. I've been very excited about this game. Now, I haven't actually played a game like this before. This is a tactical first-person shooter. So, if you're the type of person who likes to play Counter-Strike, for instance, on the PC, or some of the more competitive game modes in Battlefield or Call of Duty, then you will more than likely enjoy this game. It's a, it's not a fast-paced sort of game. It's more of a, really tactical sort of move in slowly, search around. You can see they've really tried to emphasise on how a lot of these counter-terrorist units do it when they go in. So it is something that I think is going to be a really, really good game when it comes out. So in Rainbow Six, you get to play as quite a few different countries. You can play as the Russian Spetsnaz, which pretty much everybody's heard of the Spetsnaz. They're one of the most famous special forces groups out there. They've been in that many different movies and games and everything like that. Everybody's heard of them. Then there's GIGN, which is a French counter-terrorist organisation. Next up is the SAS, which is another group that I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of. Everybody knows the SAS. They're one of the most famous special forces teams in the world. And then next up is GSG-9, they're fairly famous. They're another counter-terrorist unit that is with the German police. Then next up we have the FBI SWAT team, which everybody knows who the FBI are, and same with the SWAT teams. So they're the different nations that you get to play as in Rainbow Six. So, what you've all been waiting for is with the gameplay. Is it any good? Yes, I can tell you the gameplay for this is very good. It's something I have never played a game like this before, so it is really something that I can't wait to get stuck into and really give this game a good go, because there's just so much to do in it. There's just so many different ways you can enter a building. You can rappel up to the top and come in through the top, or you can move in through one of the windows or the doorways. You can breach through things. There's just so many different things that you can do in this game, and it's really going to be interesting to see just how much you can do once the full game has been released, because I do think that there's going to be quite a few more maps for this, so that is something that is really good. Another thing that I was reading about Rainbow Six is that all of the DLCs are going to be free. So that's really good that they're going to be doing that for free, because, what you pay for with the game, you get that plus all the DLC that they're going to be doing for it. So, you are pretty much going to be getting quite a lot out of this game, and it's not going to cost you all that much. So there's another bonus with getting this game. And also, if you live in Australia and New Zealand, we are getting dedicated servers apparently. Australia will be getting their own servers, so that is very good news for all of us here in Australia and in New Zealand. So we're going to be able to play on servers and have a good connection, and also be able to really enjoy the game without having too many lag issues, which even in the beta I've really noticed that there's not that much lag, which that is another sign that, this is going to be a really good game, because, quite often lag can be something that ruins a game. It can either make or break the game depending on how the servers are sometimes. So that right there is, showing that Ubisoft have put a lot of effort behind this game. They're doing all these tiny little details. They're giving servers to the Australian region. So they're really trying to look out for the players, which I really like that. Other things that I can say about this game are none of the weapons in it feel too powerful. Even the shotguns I haven't noticed being that ridiculous. As I'm sure you've all noticed in Battlefield lately, if you've been playing it, is that shotguns are a real powerhouse. Whereas in this, which you would kind of expect them to do a lot more damage, being as, they're designed to breach through doors and um, go in there and one hit everybody, but I really haven't noticed that much of a problem. I've noticed a few people that have been using them, but most people have been using assault rifles and carbines and little PDWs and stuff like that. So, um, you know, the weapons already feel pretty balanced in this, which that's great. So overall, I think this is going to be a really, really good game. Just from playing the beta today, I've played it most of today, and I haven't had too many problems. I mean, it's buggy. I have been getting quite a few error codes, which has been a real problem. But I also haven't had too many issues whilst I've actually been playing, which that's good. I can remember back on the Battlefield 4 and 3 beta, it was, constantly freezing and everything like that. There was horrible lag issues, but having none of that with this beta. So overall, this game is really good. I'm really enjoying it. So if you haven't pre-ordered it yet, I highly recommend that you go down to your local game store and put a pre-order down, because this is definitely going to be worth it. Just from playing it, I've really found that this is one of those games that really emphasises on teamwork, and if your team doesn't work together, you're definitely going to lose. So it's a great game to get all your mates together and start practicing on some of the more tactical gameplay. So overall, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Rainbow Six Siege beta. It's definitely a game that I'm going to be picking up once it's released. It's something I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's pretty much been likened to being the Counter-Strike of consoles, as a mate of mine put it earlier today. Now, before I go, I would like to thank all of you who have subscribed to me. I have recently reached 100 subscribers, which is something I'm very pleased with, and I'm also very thankful to you guys for taking the time to subscribe to me, and I'm also really grateful that I bring out content that you guys enjoy. So if you haven't already subscribed to me, please do. I really appreciate it, and I shall catch you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody.